Yeah. And now when I click on my icon, it says can't open this item. It might have been moved, renamed, or deleted. Do you want to remove this item?
Oh no.
Click on the characters on the right. Click on the characters on the right and jump into Dahlgren.
No.
He's out of FGU completely.
I can't. As in, I'm not even in the app.
Says you're still connected.
You shouldn't mod everything, Ash.
Quite, yeah.
It tells me that Ash is disconnected.
Yeah. Alright. Well,
On my end, I can see him as connected, just not selected Dahlgren.
I'm Cactus. Big time. Alright. Let me investigate this.
While we're doing that,
Yep.
I've got the intro music going. Andrew.
I'll just listen.
You're going to tell me we're talking about, do we want more Michael Parnaby Gaming Network? And we're saying please, and that's what we have, or at least more Michael, and maybe more Giantslayer. Certainly if Dex is involved, there's likely to be a lot more Giantslayer. Last week the heroes launched their plan to distract the Giants and enter the Cleric of the Giants tent by stealth, which they did, and there they killed the Cleric and his Bahia pet, as well as some more Giants that stumbled in. Then they've burst out of the tent, and two of the brothers that they see there have been held by a spell cast by Von Aston, who has also exited, while the surviving brother is attempting to order the killing of the citizens of Trunau. So I think this is a rough approximation with, on the left over here, the line sort of being where the tent is, and I think Narok is still inside of there. Barrent and Dahlgren are just at the lip with, I think, Barrent in and Dahlgren out. Dex was about 15 feet from one of the giants, one of the brothers, and Von Aston had, I think, flown out on his phantom steed. And obviously, Terity, you just walked up trying to sacrifice yourself to the surviving giant who's not held. Is that pretty well right?
Negative. I don't remember that at all.
Well, there's a few attacks of opportunity in this movement, though, Terity, from what I can see there.
Never be quite as shiny. You wish you were nice and shiny.
And I think we are actually at Narok, who might, in fact, we're at Narok and Barrent, who might both be having both be thinking about what they could or couldn't do, unless someone wants to suggest an action.
Narok would drop his bow, pull out a dagger, and charge.
Maybe it's. I don't think they were that close, so maybe with Narok it's just exit, and likewise Barrent. Get out over here somewhere. I'm pretty certain, Von Aston, had you actually held how many creatures? Was it 4 or?
It was 4.
Certainly 4, yeah. So I think it was all of that lot that's really in that square. Which means we go no and no. And this guy shouts out because I believe he is outside of the range, because I think the Stone of Silence was tossed towards this area over here. And he shouts out, "Kill them all." And he charges Barrett. Why is he targeted Terity? He doesn't want to target Terity. No, stop him targeting Terity. Why is he targeting Terity?
I don't know.
Oh, because I'm operator error. I'm clicking on the wrong button. That's why. And he takes a massive swing with his greatsword, hits, and does a bundle of damage on Barrett. And the others move up. This guy. Yeah, he's just gonna He's just going to fire something at Von Aston. I don't think you're invisible, are you, Von Aston?
Nope, I'm just lingering in the air.
Excellent. He will target you, which he already is. One hit with his bow.
I should also have Ring of Blinking going because I had that going last week.
Do remember the blinking, so while it's not on, let's see, 1 to 50 miss. So that would be a miss. So what did you just take? 25. We'll take that.
Weird.
Actually, yeah, you've cleared it. Yep. And this guy is going to move up here and attack Dog. And he clearly misses because Dahlgren is just so scary. Charity.
We'll start Bardic Performance. Andrew, is Baron in the Cone of Silence?
That's a good. I think it's 20 feet, so I think we can say it's out to this distance, roughly there or thereabouts. So no, Baron is not. Only Dex, who cannot be seen or heard.
Right, where are you? Inspire Courage.
So you would have heard the order being given to start the killing. Clearly, the three brothers are the ones in charge. Two of them are obviously frozen, and the third one is engaged with Barrett having given that order.
And to start this inspiration off, I asked the group, why can't you hear a pterodactyl go to the toilet?
My kid's favourite joke.
Because the P is silent.
The P silent? Yeah.
Damn you, Dahlgren.
Well done, Dahlgren.
I removed Dahlgren's inspiration.
Doesn't matter, he's not here.
Dahlgren's right next to me.
Well, maybe physically.
Oh. Haven't you found your file yet?
No, it's completely rooted.
Then... Andrew, you've got the tokens locked still.
Oh, bugger. I thought I had unlocked that. Apologies. So you're moving there. Unlocked.
Thank you. And I cast Greater Invisibility, just so you know.
On who?
On me.
Oh, and did you read that it hopefully will be fixed in the next... Or, no, it's been scheduled to be fixed. Hopefully that'll happen soon. The invisibility issue.
Ah, nice. Good job.
Take a 5-foot step and attack Stone Giant. So I think
It just remember it is held. So
okay.
You could do a coup de grace on that with a 5-foot step if you wish.
What about 2? Is 2 held as well?
So if I go around, so this one's held, this one's held, this one's held, this one's held. Yep.
Oh, okay. I won't worry about a held one then. I'll assume that they're gonna stay held forever.
This one is the brother left that is moving, attacking Barrett, and the other two are just normal normal storm giants.
Yeah. I'll move over and stab it.
Yep. So obviously you're invisible.
Yeah. One attack is. Oh, is that not coming through?
Nothing. Oh no, just.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
That took a while.
Yeah.
Had to think about it. Okay. So I'm invisible, so I'm assuming I can sneak attack.
Absolutely. Taking its time. Oh no, it did that damage, did that? It has registered. Yep, awesome. And so Dahlgren probably at this point would strip all his armor off. Is that right? I think that's...
That sounds like something, exactly what he would do. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, let's assume you're not in, are you, Ash?
No, I'm not going to be. By the looks of
So
it.
Ash can attack this one, or Dahlgren rather. Dahlgren would have one attack that I presume is set. You just won with Heart Spit, would that be right, Ash? Or
Yeah, against giants, yep, absolutely.
plus 19? Oh, in fact, you're going to get all your attacks. Oh no, because you just do one attack.
Yeah, one, it's powerful. And make sure it's got Bane and all that sort of stuff on it too.
So
I would need to turn on
Piercing and Bane and turn off bludgeoning, if that's how it is at the moment.
Piercing. Bane is on.
Yep, okay.
Power attack's on. Greater Vital Strike is not on.
It's alright.
Okay.
Naroke's here.
Yeah, it is. It's just under bless.
It's all good, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Done the damage. Done.
Ash, if you log into YouTube and search up Michael Parnaby Gaming, you'll be able to at least watch the map.
Okay.
And obviously mute it so you're not getting feedback.
I'm going to move to there. And I'm going to cast a spell. Form of the Dragon, baby.
Yep.
Are you renaming your spells to include baby?
Damn Skippy.
Von Aston's signature move.
Yep. Alrighty. I just turned into a black dragon. My frightful presence initiates, so those two should have to make a save. I'm trying to figure out what DC is.
Because you think that they're going to be scared of you.
Well, it's a frightful presence. That's what I was going for.
Sure. I don't think one of them will be, but let's go with 4.
Yeah, take that.
Here we go. I can hear people now.
Hey.
Sorry, gents.
Okay. All right.
My bad.
Well, you would think that 4 might be about to run.
Okay. And I moved and I terraformed my sculpted abs into that thing. So that'll be my turn. You hear this growl.
Excellent.
Back, Dahlgren.
I know it's his signature transmutation.
A massive Von Aston, a stone giant, and identified class 4. Okay. It's pretty full on. Naroke sort of comes out of this haze. Because
So, oops, the 4. Oh, I haven't really done that well, have I? You know. Well, I'm just trying to show that this 4 over here, yeah, those ones, they're all held. They have under the effects of a whole monster spell.
Oh, right, okay, cool.
This one is the brother that is not held and has called out the terminate the civilians call and moved up to attack Barrett.
Right, well, that would probably be the one that I would instantly go for. So, if the first hit hits, I get an extra damage arrow. 30 a hit?
That is a what have we got there?
30, 39, 47, 27.
2 million hits. So there's 3 hits, 1 miss.
Last one's a miss?
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, so I can do... That's the first arrow. There's my bonus arrow. There's the second attack and the third attack. As Narok looks around, obviously hiding behind Terity.
In theory, even though the system doesn't let us do it now, that Terity and Dex are both invisible.
Oh. So attempting to hide behind Terity if...
I mean, you could probably smell it. You could probably smell it. He wears aftershave.
It's also the midget spunk he can smell, so he's around somewhere. Yep.
Easy. Barrent. What would Barrent do? I imagine he'd walk up here, provoke an attack of opportunity.
Are we still hasted?
Yes.
Okay. Forgot the extra attack. That's all right.
Critical hit. That could do some damage. Barrett's going to need some help, I suspect. But he will have an attack. At the brother.
I reckon Barrett would have coup de grace the stone giant, but anyway.
So it's against a living creature he wants to fight.
Fair enough.
It's a hit. Damage done. They obviously are not doing anything. This one, jeepers. Let's just have one attack against Barrett, because I don't like what's going to happen then. Where does that leave? Barrett is unconscious. So I assume he moves to here and he will direct his remaining attacks at Von Aston.
No attack of opportunity. 5 foot step.
He's only moved 5 feet. So let me try and roll this and see how well this could work out if I... So that's a hit, and I assume 30 would be a hit on you because it's actually 5 less. And the last one...
Actually, no, it wouldn't. Because I get as part of Form of the Dragon, I get a +8 AC. So 38 is my AC.
38. Wow. Well, so that even means that the next one is going to be a miss. So he will have missed twice because obviously it's not his prime attack. This guy is going to continue shooting and miss every time. And this one is going to flee, which will certainly give Dahlgren an attack of opportunity, which will find Dahlgren and get him to do that. Hit. Damage. And back to Terity.
Barrett. Let's just... Damn my little legs.
You need a phantom steed.
I do.
Can you release Dahlgren, Andrew?
Oh, you're in.
Yes. Dahlgren release. How do I do?
Thank you very much.
No. I'm just trying to think of how I actually do the Dahlgren release. Dahlgren. I click there, so that says released in the characters.
Not come up yet. Okay. I'll wait.
So he's certainly released there. And my worry is, do I need to kick him from the character list at the top? But it doesn't give me that. Oh, no. No, that's Dex. Doesn't give me the option.
Yeah, so just
close the character selection and open it again because Dahlgren's available to select for me.
And that's a hit, Terry. You have hit Cleophas.
There we are.
Oh, I'm in doubt.
Hurry up, dipshit.
Dex.
Well, I'll go. So being hasted, I can move again as part of my normal movement, or what's the? What does that?
You
do?
get a bonus move if you only take one attack, I think, or is it a full round? But certainly, if you want all your attacks, you won't get it.
Your standard movement increases by 30 unless your standard movement is less than 30, and it's only increased by that much.
Which is your move?
Cool. I've just got enough to get there. I'll stab him in the butt.
Head first.
That's a hit.
Oh, it still hits. Nice.
Ooh, good hit.
So he's got vicious little poodle sounds behind him as he's trying to flee. He's like, row, row, row. Row.
All right, I'm back, giant bitches.
Eat my hammer.
Well, my spear.
Sure.
Unidentified creature 4. No. Clear.
Oh, yeah, that's who you were attacking.
All right, let's do it. Come on. Ooh.
It's a hit.
Oh!
And
Hello.
you have struck him down.
Nice.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go 5-foot shamble there. Come on. And looking to do a 60-foot breath weapon in my line of acid that I start. You see me start harking up a big loogie here.
Let me just place paralyzed on the appropriate creatures then. That one. That one. Done.
Breath weapon. Reflex save. Oh, it can't reflex save because you're paralyzed.
I think it will automatically apply. They'll just get negatives.
Okay. Can you make him do a reflex save because it's not coded?
Okay. So it's at the 2 stone giants and so
Do
that
reflex.
one, reflex.
Actually, I just figured it out. 25.
The DC.
Correct.
Oops, not that one. It's that one. And that's a fail, and Crisis, the last one. The reflex isn't terribly good, and that is a 26.
Hey,
So I think
which one?
Crisis passes, but the stone giants don't.
Alrighty, so it'll be half this damage to him, but it'll auto apply, so you'll need to manually. Pop that evil loogie at all of them, and get them not terribly nice. Oh,
You're
sorry, and yeah, all good. Sorry.
So you know the kill command has been given. There are civilians being killed. One of the 3 brothers who runs it is now dead from Dahlgren's blow. The other 2 are held.
The other two are held. The ones at the bottom aren't.
No, except for
Fleeing?
number 4 is fleeing. Yes.
He's
Fleeing.
still active in combat.
I don't deal with fleeing well.
Just making a tick. Oops.
39 is a hit, 44 is a hit, 30 is a hit, 41 is a hit.
4 hits.
4 hits, 5 arrows, plus I get an extra. Okay, cool. First arrow, second arrow, and then second attack, third attack, fourth attack, and then my hasted attack goes into a
He's
dead
already dead.
corpse. Yeah, but he still wants. He
52.
He just had his Ra. He just got cranky. Rage out.
Oh, back. Sorry. Rage out is all I heard. What had Narok done?
Killed it.
Killed it. All right. And Barrett, unfortunately, will lie there, but stabilise, which is good. Can't do anything, can't do anything, can't do anything, can't do anything. This guy... continue attacking. One has to warrant. 1, 1, and 4. Really? Not really. Gonna crack it there. Charity.
Sorry guys, I just got booted again, just out of the blue.
Yeah,
And
Ash got
going back to
disconnected.
me having to reinstall completely again. So there's something majorly going wrong. So
Oh.
yeah,
Reinstall FGU again?
Yep.
Wow.
You've probably. I'd be checking your processor. See if it's not coping with the FGU and whatever else you got open.
I haven't got anything else open. Nothing of
Virus?
any significance.
Virus from the porn you've been downloading?
We're talking.
Well, it was absolutely fine up until tonight. Very strange. Okay.
Did you run an update tonight, and then it started going off?
Probably did run it. If it did run, if there was an update, I would have run it because I always do.
Yeah.
I don't remember there being an update though.
I had an update, but I don't know.
I didn't get it.
It might have been from
I had-
a day or so ago.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
one, but I didn't run it because I know what it's like.
Yeah, unless it's come up after I've already started it up today.
Like turning up late, that is.
All right. So sorry, boys, but I'll listen in.
Sorry, Dex. I will just in the, I assume, yeah, I'm trying to get it in the squares. There we go. Maybe that'll work.
Cool.
I think Ash needs a new machine. This will be a reason that Ash can use to get a new machine.
He's got a new
My
newish
machine, my machine is pretty much brand new and awesome, but I don't know what's happening tonight.
You haven't applied some cheat codes in FGU that have caused it to crash.
He's mirroring your screen.
Well, yeah.
Sorry, boys, but I can't do anything about it at the moment.
Well, what would Dahlgren do? Would Dahlgren charge the one fighting arrows or go for the coup de grace?
Well, was there a stone giant up?
Yeah, they're all held.
North. Oh, they're held. Oh,
So you could go for them, or you could charge. Or as I said, so you've got one of the brothers lying dead at your feet after you killed it, and you know the kill command has been given. There's 2 other brothers held.
Yeah, hitting him won't release him from the held.
That's right, absolutely.
No, that's right.
It's instant criticals off memory.
Oh, well,
If it's a full round coup de grace, but you won't get that when you're moving.
no, that's
That is-
right. All right, well, move myself. If I can just move up to the northeast there and hit that stone giant in one lot of movement and just have a single attack on it, I'll just do that for the moment.
Yep. Okay.
Turning into rubble.
Well, that's certainly a hit, and I suspect
Hey!
It is cool.
How much damage was that?
Butter cakes.
53.
No, not too bad.
Von Aston.
I gotta look how fast the bloody dragon moves there. 120 feet. Excellent.
Isn't that
I'm gonna
flying?
head over here. Yep, so I'm gonna roll a fly check in a second.
Wow, that was like... You just seemed to teleport then, Von Aston.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah. All I saw was you just appear on over there.
So I need 10 or better.
48, yeah.
Yep. So I fly to here and I settle. Oh, sorry, I meant to roll a d4 for how many breath. 4 turns before I can use my breath weapon again. And roll left. I am seeking to bite him. What's for breakfast, Steve?
That would be a hit.
Your arm, she. Oh, that was disappointing damage.
Yep. 11. Just... Narok.
Fucking wise guy. I love it. Yeah, that's in range. Fuck it. I'm not moving, so I can just peg arrows. And
Alright,
Mr.
when
Haste.
Sorry, mate. When you get a chance, Andrew, just
Yep.
unlock me again. I'll see if I can join. For how long?
So, first attack. Yeah?
That is a
No,
critical.
I rolled
There
a
you go.
1.
But you've got a critical and a hit.
So, critical and a hit. Alright. So, I'll do the blah. And then the other hit. And then, because I'm hasted, I'll have one more. Well, that was a weird dice roll. And then that. And then go sploosh. To the Baron.
Baron who's... Oh, he's back. Because someone is doing so he'll stand up and he might just move over here. This one drops his bows. Steps to here and has a swing at Von Aston. And it's irrelevant because you rolled a 1. Terry.
Guess what round it is? Oh, no one else is really injured. I'm not gonna. Let's go back.
Okay.
Go over here. Tap. Where it go? There.
Oh, well done.
Hey. Full attack. Yay.
What the fuck?
David.
What?
Bloody
that
hell.
was weird.
My brain.
Dude, that escalated. Like,
Oh.
Oh, what's that? A critical hit and 2 hits.
And the hasted attacks.
Oh, so it was a hit. But you'll have to manually do your critical hit now by holding down whatever key Michael tells you is the right one.
Shift key.
So how many hits was that? 3? 4?
2 plus the critical.
2 plus critical 3. Okay.
And obviously sneak attack. I mean, one would finish last.
Come on.
Oh.
That's
Now,
all
well done. Golden.
okay. Stone Giant is held.
All the
Alright.
3 remaining within your immediate area are held.
They're all held.
Okay.
Okay.
And they have paralysed on.
And I get an extra 20 movement. All right. I think because of haste. Okay. Anyway, I'm not gonna worry too much about it at the moment. I'm targeting Barrett. I am casting a spell. That's right. Aha! Take that. Boom. 150 hit points back to Barrett. So,
Well done.
so what was he on? Was he on 183?
He's only on 183. Oh, wounds. So he's on 183 wounds, yes. So sorry, I should take, what am I taking off? 150. So he's on
150.
Yep,
There
done.
you go. All right.
Honest.
Fucking glass cannon. God.
I'm going to dawdle over to there. And I feel like some more breakfast.
That's a hit. Well, no, because you're just doing a normal hit. Yep, gotcha.
Yeah.
And that's it, isn't it? Then the rogue.
The rogue needs to pan across. What is the distance? Yep. Oh, actually, no, he'll start plugging that far one away. How am I doing this with it held? I just drop attack on it? Or drop
Yeah,
damage?
I've made them paralysed, so their armor class should reflect, or it will. The hit will reflect. Their armor class should probably only miss on a 1. And that would be pretty close to right. 4 hits.
Cool. And then the hasted attack. I'll just do it now.
It's also a hit.
These are all just normal damage, or these are the hold down shift critical?
No, none of them are criticals. You'd only do that if you're coup de grace-ing the full round.
Or you had sneak attack or something. Extra damage.
Yes, if you could do sneak attack.
And that one extra from the first one hitting.
Come on.
Sweet. Hoops are cool.
Okay. Barrett will be able to get his full attack, which he will do. Am I actually targeting? No, I don't appear to be. Now let's do all those attacks with his purple sword.
20s. Oh.
That is a critical, so maybe I'll just roll that. In fact, if it's a critical,
Yeah.
then
Only
the
if
other
it's a
guy
20.
gets.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he rolled a 20 the first 20, and then I think because it's critical.
Yep.
Isn't that right? It's a straight out fortitude save.
Yeah, what did we work out last time?
The critical hit.
Oh, there's no save here. It's just
There is no save.
because
It's just
last
done, yeah.
time
No, it's just done.
He just had to confirm.
Yeah, which he did.
Yeah.
So that.
Too easy. Because he's decapitating a paralyzed foe.
He has. Baron gets that. Gone.
Our
which
hero.
actually means he can move over to here. He can't do anything. He can't do anything. Now, just to say that you can hear the cries as giants further out are just basically butchering civilians.
Well, let's get these guys killed as soon as possible then and move on.
Well, you would think there are quite a lot of giants. In other words, they're probably going to kill a hell of a lot of civilians before you could run down all the giants that are here. So like a straight out, it's almost like a foot race. You're going to see hundreds of civilians killed.
Oh,
But Charity will have a plan.
Looks like we're the Lords of Plaguestone now.
That's right. That is a hit. That is a miss. You'll have this goblin bard just laughing up on top of a house somewhere.
Can I yell out in Giant that your leaders are dead? Surrender now.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'll do that then. I'll yell out to the Giants.
Make whatever you would like to make out of diplomacy or intimidate.
Do I have either of those? Diplomacy. Okay, so I need to lie. I need to make this a bluff check somehow. Surrender now or die immediately is what I'll say to make it a bluff.
Well, you know, there's this black dragon sitting up there.
Immediately.
Well, you know, that's you get. There seems to be the immediate ones actually hear that, look and see this dragon, and there seems to be they pause a bit.
Good.
All right. They can't attack me anyway, so that's all good.
Yeah.
I can move 6 at the moment. I can move 30 feet because I'm hasted.
That is a hit.
Oh, dang it! Jeez. Okay.
I'm going to have 2 sets of attacks on Rastus.
That is a hit.
Okay. There's one.
Come on.
2 hits.
Come on. Yay.
Kill.
Nice work.
And with his death, actually no, so I can have 2. I got basically one, my standard attack and then a bonus attack. Am I allowed to move now?
You could always move 5. You could move 5 feet.
5 foot step to give the guys flanking.
You're right.
Intelligent track.
Piece of piss. He'll just start pegging, because that's how he does. That's how. Why did that not work? That was weird.
Get him.
Yep.
4 hits, and you've also got your hasted attack,
Hasted attack.
which is also a hit. 5 hits.
49. Jesus.
5 with 6 arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh.
And a 5 foot step.
There's every chance Barrett will kill this one, I suspect. Let's roll his 4 attacks. That is 4 hits.
He's already dead.
Oh. Well, one thing you do notice is obviously with a black dragon, the brother's dead, and a bluff roll made at 37.
Oh.
The giants are beginning to panic, and that the resistance now is leading, also jumping in and attacking, and that the giants are fleeing the city.
Nice.
But you think there's probably an extra 35 dead citizens, so what was it the other Stay.
Acceptable.
Good
Well, that's
thinking,
not on
Gaint.
us. He says as he looks at Terry. That's not on us.
It was quick thinking from Dex that saved a lot more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dex says absolutely, and he nods his head and pats himself on the back.
So as the giants all run under the assault from the resistance, obviously started by you guys, the city cheers you on as the heroes that you are, and you would feel if you rest, you will ascend to 19th level.
Cool.
It's level 20, hey? Oh, that's awesome.
Well, only you, Michael, would be there.
Yeah. Wow.
Wait, what are we now?
21.
19. Only if you rest. If you, I mean,
Only if you rest, okay.
effectively, we can go to rest. Obviously, Roke will hear a voice in his head. Standard sort of stuff.
No.
Kill them all.
And I will do
The
that.
unbelievers? Okay.
I will assume you can all be healed.
It's the only way to get to 20th level. They don't tell you earlier, but as soon as you hit 19, you understand that you need to kill the rest of the party.
And we will go overnight rest. And you guys can begin putting yourselves up.
All right.
Up and away.
So I'm going to multi-class into Paladin.
Nice. Nice. That's a good move.
Thought so.
That would be spectacular. But in the meantime, certainly the next day, when I find some notes, you will find that that you are visited by a gnome who has managed to escape from Zamrod Town, Zamrodton, and says that Dex, your fellow townsfolk have all been dominated by the big daddy storm giant of them all, Loftus, the father of all of these storm giants.
Impossible.
I was only able to survive because of this helmet that I wear, which I shall give to you in the hope that you will free the town from Loftus. And it's made of adamantium. And he says this will protect you from the effect, but all of the other gnomes within a particular range of the village have been dominated. And you can see it for those who can see the magic. You'll almost see like a purplish triangle sitting over their head to show that they have been mind controlled. It does only seem to work on gnomes, but they have been taken over. And so there's always a risk that my fellow gnomes would try and attack you or anyone else that sought to free them because they would see you as the enemy.
What happened to the underground caverns? The poison barrels, the knives in the dark.
It seems that this Loftus was aided by a powerful wizard who we know as Bigglesworth, and he took one of the machines that we had made, as you know, we're great inventors, called a transmogrifier, and he seemed to have some deal to take this, but he rigged up some other machine that enabled this Loftus to dominate us all, except myself, who luckily was testing out this helmet at the same time.
Wait, did our cover story overwrite? Okay. I'm an engineer, everyone.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Well, of course you're an engineer. You come from a family of engineers. That's exactly what we explain to the world.
Yep. Oh, that's something. Well, I guess we have to go and free them then somehow.
Do we?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
no, it was a question.
Which do we do first, though? Do we kill this giant and free the gnomes, or do we find Bigglesworth and kill the giant and free the gnomes?
Free the gnomes. Make it maybe 60.
Dave might be able to help us later on.
There you go, Narok. You get more obviously voice.
Ooh. Supposedly it will be our doom if I go.
Oh.
But
Mm-hmm.
Bigglesworth is saying, do not track me down. So you know what the fuck I'm going to do.
Can you tell us where not to look so that we won't accidentally find where he is?
Okay, I'll try and send that back to him now. Where don't I go to, Father? Where do you not want me to be? Where are you, so I know not to go? Nothing.
No. Oh.
How convenient.
Well, I wouldn't believe me.
Okay, so I mean, our plan is to destroy the transmogrifier or whatever. So
Oh, it worked. I got a message back from he who shall not be named, saying for me to stay in True Now, because he made a deal with Loftus, leave the pathetic gnomes to him.
wow.
I'm shocked. I am without words.
Well, let's go anyway and kill the giant and take the machine and free the gnomes so that they're free to fish and push wheelbarrows and garden stuff.
You could certainly describe where to go.
Yeah. Deep in the heart of the Forest of Doom.
Yes.
Through the Wailing Caverns.
I mean, certainly you would know roughly this is what it would look like.
Approximately.
But, I mean, again, you know that what you've just been told is that any gnome in that radius is going to be a servant of Loftus's, unless the only a gnome who wouldn't is if they're wearing this helmet, which I can add to your inventory because...
So, I mean, if we all go invisible and just find him in the machine, then none of the gnomes matter, do they? Really?
I guess if there's...
Oi! They're a very important part of the ecosystem. I don't know, but we haven't been overrun by all the bigger races. You might want to think about that for a sec.
Yeah, thought about it.
I mean, what would Torag do in this situation?
Yep.
he would, yep. He would just say yes, okay?
He would say, Golarion, do your job and level up.
But this gnome's name is Hex, and he says he's happy to stay here, but he really hopes. He says,
No. You're starting us off on this. You're coming with us. If this is a trap, I want you there with us.
I don't have. There's only one helmet.
Is it? Yeah, that's cool. We'll tie you up. We'll tie you up.
Tie you up.
Okay.
I guarantee that I won't abuse you in any way, and I look at Terity with a frown.
It's a little small
Well, he
for my
looks-
liking.
He looks at Terry and says, "No, please." No.
Terry gets his Z ball out.
So, just to confirm, what is this? Actually, I'll whisper it.
Okay. Yes. Otherwise, I mean, look, they're hoping in True Now that you will stay for a little bit just to ensure that the giants don't flood back. and certainly stay for some of the services around those who have died. Doubtless Hex would tell you that there's nothing that's going to affect the gnomes, it would seem, within days. It seems that Loftus has grown quite comfortable having these gnomish servants do everything that he might need.
So we're doing the level up right now.
Absolutely, to 19, yep. But you would know, Dex, there are certainly devices that might enable the detection of invisible characters. And it would always be open to someone using scrying or some other method, as it would appear Bigglesworth might, to get a feeling for what are you doing and where are you going to be.
Okay.
Unless you chose to use some other spell that might make that difficult.
Well, I mean, is there a way to disguise the helmet so that I look like one of the other gnomes?
You could certainly disguise the helmet, but I think the fact that you wouldn't, if for someone who could see the magic, would not see a purple triangle over your head. Because you can only see if it's a magical effect. Unless you could think of something like Limited Wish or that, where you could make the effect exist without actually being there. So I guess, yes, maybe a Limited Wish spell would make that happen.
I could just take the helmet off and join them. I mean, the gnomes could serve a giant for a decade or two.
It's absolutely spot on.
Well, can you scribe on Aston? Can you look at them from a distance and find where he is, or?
You always keep coming to me after you've bragged on me.
No, you're the best necromancer, transmutator, enchanter, evoker, and I'm guessing diviner?
I'm feeling that
I raise an eyebrow when I say diviner.
that this gnome is quite sensible.
You're accusing him of being sensible.
I know it's a new thing. I don't quite understand it myself.
He's trying it on for discomfort.
Yeah, he
Neutralise
felt gross
the
as soon as he
poison.
said it.
Yeah, I do feel dirty.
I mean, the way Barrett's been going with that sword, I mean, just one attack, just teleport him in and boom.
Yeah, that's right.
So is that a no one being able to see things from afar, or?
Sorry, yes, who's casting that, or have someone got a spell?
Don't have a spell.
Well, I mean,
Or not?
could we pay someone, like a wizard? Is there a wizard in Krunau that could cast that for us so we can see where he is?
Well, there is a wizard with long arms in True Now called Soulmesh, but I don't think Soulmesh had those spells.
Oh, no, he did.
He did.
All right then.
There may well be other classes that have some similar things.
Otherwise, we
But
could
if certainly-
teleport back to Riverbend, and they'd surely have a wizard or clairvoyant or something. It's a major city, isn't it?
Absolutely a major city, and that would certainly be something to do.
Yeah, yeah. Well, let's do that, and then we can scry and see the lay of the land before we pop in, like we did last time. And
People killed.
I'm just looking for what spells there may be that would fit the bill.
I mean, we've got to get it right because these are gnomes. We're saving real people now.
Mass inflict serious wounds.
Are you saying that deliberately after Dex has said we've got to save
Oh.
these?
Although
What?
Soulmesh is a transmutator, can't he? Like, he could pretend to be Narok while you're away, Narok. We could get him to transmute into half-orc shape.
Do it.
Yeah, well, absolutely. People revere Narok at the moment. I mean, they would look and say he is the one with his, tag-alongs, being the rest of you guys who saved the town.
Okay. Well, you stay here and don't have anything bad happen to you, and we will go and do this.
Have a good trip, guys. I'll just beat
Just
off in the
do
corner.
what Bigglesworth says. I'm sure it's.
There's got to be a reason for it, so he's probably quite correct. Like, fuck. Got daddy issues. I'm not listening.
Just don't let him get the high ground.
Well, he's in my head telling me to stay, so I can't really pull the wool over his eyes because somehow he reads everything that's in my mind. So, honestly, let's just go. Screw him.
All right, so how long are you planning to stay in True now?
We'll just go the next day, won't we?
4.5
everyone,
minutes.
After we'd rested.
Well, so you've rested, you've leveled up the next day, you've obviously been having this discussion. You could
Yeah.
choose to go or choose to go to a different town where you might try and use someone who could do things.
Yeah. So, I mean, after we had stripped all the bodies of every giant that was in town, how much additional stuff do we have?
It's funny because it's true because we would do that.
Well, let me go into the party fund and assume that they just give you gold. They do that and effectively loot the giants' bodies and dole out some gold to you.
Yeah.
Inventory.
It's just the life of everyone in town, I'm sure. It's
They I mean, effectively, you've saved them from this worse fate. They feel very happy. What have we got? All right, there we go. So that's straight 50,000 gold each to add. Do with as you wish.
I just got my bloody.
Charity says he doesn't want these trappers. Give him copper.
Yeah, charity.
Roger that. Dump truck.
Narok will probably donate his back to the city for rebuilding.
Oh,
Well, remember they are obviously Narok. I don't know whether they can think any more highly of you.
Does he do it publicly and then look at the rest of the party after he does it?
that's right.
No, but
Maybe.
in his mind he is.
He stands there with a big cardboard gold piece written on it 50,000 in reality. Hands it over.
It is like we need to rebuild the town, so please use this as a small start.
Terry looks to the ground, kicks a rock, walks over, dumps the gold in front of the townspeople, and walks behind the rogue.
Wow.
Dolgren looks at his purse and turns away and starts walking towards you, what you assume is the marketplace.
Okay.
Narek just nods. He puts his arm around
He's looking
Terry
for the temple.
gives him a bit of a
Obviously, everyone.
squeeze,
He's looking at the temple.
Accepted.
but not too much.
Yeah, very excited.
Exactly. There's a certain amount that's okay to touch Charity.
Still yet to learn it.
These cute little butt cheeks.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Well, Katreza will certainly come out and say that he will cast a spell into a pool of water that will let you observe Zamrodton. And from that, you see the map as it is, but you note that the bit in the middle, the centre sort of tree that's different,
A half-cut one.
can't see anything in there, and every now and again you notice figures emerging from it. There's sort of like a radius around it where you can't see things moving, and you'll see coming out of it gnomes and hill giants every now and again.
The crossbreeding?
Well, it's I guess it's a possibility.
Humanoid.
Not dirty humans.
Yeah,
Gross.
human-sized gnomes.
Well, they're called Spriggans, I think.
So, can the scrying look on a like a window on one of the other buildings that reflects into the bit we can't scry?
You can see inside the other buildings where you see some of the gnomes going about what seem like their daily work. But it's almost like there's all giant of it. But the reflection,
Enhance.
yeah, no, I don't. I don't think that will quite defeat the magic. That might be an operation that prevents any viewing of the pit of the central area. But you do know that both gnomes and hill giants at least go in that area, and you can also see in the surrounding area every now and again there are bullets, which are known as land sharks, which is giant sort of beasts that look a bit shark-like and can dig underground. There are giant praying mantises, and there are marsh giants that are also often moving through the area.
Well,
The Rogues really don't want to go. 'Cause it sounds scary.
let's go to the top of the main tree that we can't see into then, and then we'll just climb down from there rather than run around on the ground and get eaten by land sharks.
Land sharks.
Ground monsters.
Are they your domesticated pets? That's what's
No,
going on here.
no, unfortunately.
Your mode of transport?
Yeah, that's right. We're a gnomish people that we live in our
Beastmasters.
small desert communities, and we jump on the backs of giant land sharks when we travel around.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
Narok is impressed hearing that.
is there anything you need to tell us about this place?
Well, no.
You can almost make up whatever you like, Dex.
Sense motive,
Well,
whatever
there's
it comes out of his mouth next.
There's a large underground facility, which is where we go when there's an emergency, where we can hide from all manner of magic. So hopefully everyone in town got down there except for the few stragglers we can see in the scrying.
Katreza can also tell you that he feels there's probably an anti-teleportation device in
Oh,
place, which might mean that you can't quite get that close.
Any young scorned gnomish women we might come across their decks, or
No, they're all lovely ladies of virtue. I will have you know. All engineers like myself, so very industrious and not at all
Party.
morally compromised.
And you left on good terms?
Yeah, no, of course.
Sense motive, that shit.
Well, I guess Dex will tell you if it's true or not.
He gets a faraway look in his eye. He's like, "There was a lady I knew in town."
Turned out to be a man, so I ran away.
Not like the strumpets and whores that live amongst the humans, half orcs and halfling communities.
At that point, an eyebrow is raised.
The only, as the gnomes refer to themselves, the pure race.
Oh, following Brother Adolf again. Okay, cool.
But no, they love me there. I'm great, and then I give him 2 thumbs up.
Excellent. Well, there you go, Terry. I think you've got a correct read with your sense motive. Right?
And I'll roll. Ah,
Well, the bluff didn't beat Terry's sense motive.
bit of nerves.
It was all truth.
No,
It
bluffing.
sounds like it.
Bluffing. No, bluffing.
Bluffing, because Terry's sense motive was higher than your bluff roll.
So either way,
Oh,
Terry doesn't expose Dex. He's done very well for our group so far and wishes to hide his true actions or motives.
Deviousness.
Yeah. But just give him a bit of a knowing nod.
Single bead of sweat off the brow.
Pull down his ass crack.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, okay, so I guess we teleport nearby and then try and get in, I guess, with a silent spell and under darkness then, rather than, I don't know.
Dancing through the front doors, kicking in.
So,
I mean,
so certainly Hex tells you that any of the gnomes that spot you are likely to raise the alarm straight off, like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, where they just point and, hiss or whatever.
Well, we were saying before they get a magic mark over them. Can we do an illusion to make us all look like gnomes and all look like we've got the mark?
I guess if there's someone who's powerful enough at making the illusion happen, but whether then that will work against everyone. But I think there is one of you who is fairly good at illusions.
I can cast permanent illusion, that's fine.
Does it move with you?
It does, yep.
Do I have to look it up, Michael?
You can, so you know the parameters.
Includes visual, auditory, olfactory, and thermal elements. It is static while you are not concentrating.
Yep, so obviously I'd have to be concentrating.
You can move the image within the limits of its range, but it can't extend beyond that. So you could sort of work it within the range if you, I presumably, cast it when you got there.
Yeah, it's like 220 feet or something. 240 feet cube.
So, yeah, you might figure you can teleport in outside of the anti-teleportation area, and that this might get you inside, or probably would get you inside that area. Assuming all goes well, it's possible, although, who knows what other detection devices they may have. This might be one of the hearts of gnomedom within Golarion.
We should just wipe it off the face of Golarion then.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Are you going to call that the final solution, Michael? That's very racist.
Well, I've really only known one gnome through my adventuring career. And yeah, he's put me off him.
Well, my problem is he keeps disappearing. Like, I can never find him.
yeah. Right when you need him, he always disappears.
So where is the little fucker gone again? Oh my god. Oomph and gone. The skill.
I mean, could we bargain with this giant? Do we know why he's doing all this?
He is the father of the brothers you have killed.
Yeah, but you'd think he'd kill them rather than mind control them or whatever.
Oh, the gnomes. Well, I guess he may figure that you guys aren't going to be doing anything to stop him. He's just sitting back in a lap of luxury with all these gnomish servants.
I do what I want. Type deal.
Like, God, what was that guy in Jessica Jones? Kill someone or other. He could just tell everyone to do whatever he liked, except for Jessica Jones, who was immune to his effect.
The main bad guy in the first season.
Yeah.
Never watched it. Any good?
Kilgrave? Is that his
Kilgrave,
Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
it was all right. The first season was good. I lost interest after that. Well, there's it, Andrew. I think the prep is all done and sorted.
prep's done. Will you tell me if you want to? You tell me what spells have been cast pre-teleport, assuming.
Heroic
Yeah, where
feast.
you want to appear.
Where are we teleporting to? Have we figured that out yet?
And you can. I mean, you guys have got the map. You know, in the centre's the bad area. You, as long as Von Aston's obviously happy, presuming he's teleporting you all, you can ping a space and let me know whether you want to do it in day, night, and obviously what spells you're casting before you teleport. You're going to be off the map over there. Yes.
Mickey's off the map.
Thank you, Terry. He's off a lot of things.
Well, let Von Aston tell us where we're going to teleport to. His spell.
I like that underground area.
Sure. I mean, that maybe will lead to this large underground facility.
The big scary hole.
Yeah, the cloning vats and the eugenics program. I mean, you guys aren't allowed to try not to memorize any of that stuff.
Roger that.
The lizard people, but anyway.
And the pig man.
Alrighty, I'm going to pick a spot if no one tells me soon.
Well, there's a couple of different ones. Like, we could land on the island. I don't even know how to ping.
Yeah.
We could pre-trap ourselves. That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. It really depends on what this guy wants. Like, if he's gonna say, okay, everyone commit suicide as soon as he sees us, then
Yes.
I don't know what we could do. Really?
Well, would be a better place.
I don't know.
And he can well do that.
I mean, could we buy a device that jams his device?
You might develop it. It's just would it work when it came to the crunch, and how long would it take you to develop or purchase
I mean,
such a device?
he's happy to sit there. So I mean, if we just make one,
He
get someone to
certainly
make
would appear to be.
Von Aston bends over and picks up a stick off the ground. I've made one. Let's go.
okay.
Is
if you're sure
that a
it works.
bluff check? Is that a bluff check, Von Aston?
You seem like a trustworthy fellow.
So we
Haven't
need
left
to.
wrong yet, have I?
We could go with Old Faithful and try and silence him before he says anything.
Well, I mean, it depends on how that mind control thing works, doesn't it? Like, it won't silence his brain.
Killing him will.
Dahlgren's hammer might do it.
Indeed.
Maybe we just need to talk to him. Maybe he just needs to emotionally connect with people, and then he'll realise the error of his ways and leave.
Can't one has to just power word kill him and be game over?
Perhaps the trauma of what's happened to his family needs to be worked through. Some
Yes.
counselling sessions.
Well, I mean, you do have one guy who can kill with a single blow.
Parody.
I was just thinking Terry syphilis.
Not that sort of blow. Come on.
Oh, gee.
Perhaps I could go talk to him first. You just teleport me in there, and I'll go talk to him.
Okay, bye.
Well, you could almost, I mean, if the image is going to work, it might get you into the area, but it might be likely that the guy with the device, Loftus, will know that you are not under his control, and it's what happens then.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
just me with my hands out, showing that I don't want to hurt them, just out in the open.
Can we watch this via scrying, please?
Well, it'll go, it probably, you would think, would occur inside the area that you can't scry.
We also
So then when you see Dex come out, is it the real Dex, or is it the giant that's made himself look like the real Dex, but isn't?
If in doubt, kill them both.
Well, we can establish a safe story or word now, so that if when I come out, you can check it with me.
pineapple.
Well, if
Charity's
we have a telepathic bond, will that help? Because then we might be able to tell it's him. You know.
Unless there's some way of stopping that.
Maybe.
Mm.
Well, I guess it's yes. Are there? I mean, what other potential spells might work to limit this guy's ability to issue a command if such a command exists? I mean, you could seek someone else. There's sages you might be able to ask about that.
Yeah. Well, we might as well. We'll put out the feelers. Use the
Which is
information
more
to
likely to be Riverbend than here.
Google it.
Google it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then let's go to Riverbend then.
Okay, so you're going to teleport to Riverbend today, presumably?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
What
no
is the
doubt,
taxi?
yeah, that's right. They just click their fingers. Taxi, Von Aston. Cool. And let's call him Sage Reg. You can ask Reg Palvett. He obviously, your fame has spread far and wide, so he makes time to see you late in the day and says, "How can I help?"
We need to free a entire community of gnomes from mind control that is being done with, what's the device called?
I don't think that device, it might just be the mind control device, because the
Okay.
transmogrifier is the one Bigglesworth took with him as part of the deal.
The discombobulator.
Discombobulator, that's a good name for it, yep. Though that might just be addling the mind rather than controlling it, but it can do, absolutely. Sure. Well, this, so you could either obviously make a device with some of the experts from the College of Magic here that might disrupt the effect for a period of time. You could attempt to take the guy with the control away from the area, or you could take all the people that are controlled away from the area. I guess sort of more people, larger area would make that difficult. Taking some time might be to produce this device, but you could certainly go and talk to the College of Magic and see with the proper financial inducement and help whether they could come up with something.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's brainstorm ideas. Let's go to all the different ones he recommends.
Okay, so College of Magic, they would say, we believe such a device is possible, but who is the face person chatting with them, and if they would like to roll a diplomacy roll?
Oh, do we have a diplomat here? Anyone?
I could do it.
Thanks, Serenity.
Yo, what up, my nigga? That's how the people of Riverbend talk, isn't it?
Wait, you're a white guy. You can't use that word on a recording on the internet. What?
How do you know he's white?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I
He might
gave it away.
identify
Sorry.
He might identify as mocker
You could tell
Sorry,
by the
mate.
bass in my voice.
completely, brother.
So, do you want a convincing diplomacy roll, Andrew?
Yeah, that'd be great.
That one time.
At band camp.
Are you
Well
trying
done.
to jinx it?
Now, I can tell you, when I was playing DDO with Michael against some girl over, or with some girl over in the UK, Michael got very annoyed when I basically outed who he was, because I think he was trying to pretend to be a 15-year-old boy, but unfortunately it didn't come off. So,
No, I said
and I have to own up to that.
I said I was hung like a 15-year-old boy. Andrew, you hear the story.
Oh, that.
And I had to say, look, I know he's not, because I've seen him on obviously his OnlyFans site.
Yeah.
Yep, they say, look, give us 7 days and 50,000 gold, and we think we can produce a device for you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that then.
Have you got the money?
Yeah. So just to be clear, how's it going to work? Like, it's not I have to be in the presence of their device, is it? I can just use it in the middle of the village or whatever?
But wherever you use it, it will produce a disruption effect out to some radius. So obviously, if you're not near the person you're trying to disrupt, that won't work on their command. It's possible it will disrupt any gnomes that enter your area, or those under control that enter the area, such that they will then be...
How big an area? How big an area?
Let's say a 30-foot radius.
For 50,000 gold? Are you kidding?
Well, you want it to work.
Wow. How about at the same time you guys scry us, and for every gnome that's released, you immediately pull them out of there. You teleport them out of town.
Well, that'd require a hefty sort of bill. That might be another 50,000.
Wow. Well, I guess.
Dahlgren just looks down at his purse and then back to whatever it was he was doing at the time.
Well, you're in Riverbend now, so this is a city where you can, if you've got the money, you can virtually afford anything.
Oh, except to get people out of there, apparently.
Well,
What if they're not?
there's-
What if they're not free and I just want you to pull them out of town? Can you do that for 50?
Well, it's I guess depending on the magical mind controlling effect, whether there'd be a willing person, maybe it wouldn't work. We might get some, sure, but we can't guarantee it.
Yeah, but I mean, some's better than none. Better than them all being told
Well,
to kill themselves.
That's a moral judgment that only you could make.
Well, okay, if I give you say 64k and you pull out as many as you can,
Mm-hmm.
and we're assuming that they'll be free of the device when they're out here, will that be true? Do we know that?
you would think, because I think you've dragged Hex along with you, and presumably you haven't bound him up yet, he would say that's his belief because he's taken the helmet off and he's not affected. But I mean, he was never affected, I guess.
Yeah, cool.
But
Okay, so
that would
I'll
make
give you
sense.
64k and you just teleport out as many other gnomes from town as you can.
Okay. And you're going to give us 50,000 to create this disruptor device?
Oh no, I won't have any other money after I give you the money to teleport people out.
Okay.
Just save as many as you can before we go in, and then we'll go in, and whoever dies, dies.
Right. So that's the risk that obviously the guy will be able to issue the command, but they're telling you with the disruptor, if you're near the guy with that, then his command wouldn't work.
Yeah, but I don't
you're
have
close.
I don't have 100k.
Sure. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. Well, it's probably time for you guys to rest. I'll assume that with any mundane money, you will get somewhere, and we can progress to the next day.
Wait.
The wizards are on standby. And I guess it's up to you again to say what spells are you casting and where are you actually going to teleport to.
Has Dahlgren done all his shopping that he needs to? It's for other people?
Let's just step one. All good.
The Rogue has no money, or very little money, so he's fine.
We could go rob a town.
Yeah. Sift through the ruins of Plaguestone.
Let's join a giant raiding party.
There might be some openings, yeah.
I mean, I'm still fine if you just teleport me in, so I can go talk to him and see what's happening.
Did you want to let everybody get teleported?
How are you going to get back?
Edge of town?
Well,
And then
I wouldn't plan on getting back.
You go in, and we can come in and save you after.
I mean, it's my home, yeah, so I could just stay there.
Wouldn't you find it boring and mundane?
No, he's out of his head.
If he's mind controlled, he might think it's great, but then the wizards might actually rescue Dex and you'll be back to where you were before.
But I mean, just to find out why he would want a town of gnomes. If it's revenge for his kids, it's a really odd revenge. So he must want something, yeah?
Well, you know that there was some deal struck so that Bigglesworth got hold of something that was developed by the gnomes.
Oh, there you go. And we also want to find out what that deal is and whatever.
But there's this helmet, Dex, that you know would protect you from the effects.
Oh, yeah. No, so I'll have the helmet on. I just want to talk to him.
Is it just like a foil cap?
It'd be very similar to the one that Magneto wears.
Actually, wizard guy, can you send a projection of me there so that I can talk to him through that, maybe?
Oh my gosh, here we go again.
Fly him there on your back, man. Come on. Go. Quick shot.
I don't know what you can do, Von Aston. I'm not a king.
guy.
I don't have any thing that I can't do, like an astral projection for a person.
Okay.
Other than that.
Well then, why don't you do one and see if you can figure out what he wants?
Doesn't need to learn. I
I'm-
need to find someone who could teach me a level 9 spell for me to get it.
Okay. Yeah, well, just send me there and then I'll talk to him.
Ooh.
Charity walks up and holds out a hand towards Dex and says, "If this is the last time we meet, I just wanted to say thank you."
I'll shake his hand. Thanks, buddy, and then pull him in for a hug.
Oh, gee.
Oh, Terity.
That'll surprise him.
Oh dear.
Terity weeps like
Platonic hug,
Charity, are you alright?
a friendly platonic hug. Our hips are way away from each other.
yours might be.
A lot of clapping on the back.
Terity's
Well, clearly,
Terity's just sniffing like an elephant's trunk. Then Terity backs up. Away.
And then-
away.
now that was actually funny.
I could just picture that scene. The only time Dex laughs.
yeah.
Well, I mean, so look, it seems like you potentially could use permanent image to get you roughly close or looking like that, assuming you may not also be invisible with silence. You've got the possibility of spending money to get a device that could disrupt the effect, but with Dex with the helmet on, it doesn't sound like it'll matter anyway. That you would all potentially have your own mental faculties there. And then it's just whether you could either kill the guy or destroy the device that is controlling the gnomes.
So let's teleport near the town, but not into it, and then I'll go in by myself just to talk to him.
Let's destroy the device in front of him, just to piss him off.
Well,
Or
Dex,
with teabagging it.
Dex
I'd
might
rather
be
we
able-
not risk everyone if we can just talk to him. Could we? Maybe.
Is it possible that you could sneak in and steal the device?
Maybe.
It's the size of a treadmill.
You don't know the size of his party pocket.
Yeah.
You're right, and I'm fine with that.
Well, I think we've made up our mind, Andrew. We're going to teleport close to town.
Okay, but not into town, but close. And you're going to ready your permanent image spell. Are you going to turn up invisible?
You only got one of them, don't you, Von Aston?
I have one mass invisibility,
Yeah.
which lasts for 19 minutes.
Well, it's probably a good safe bet if we do rock up invisible, just in case we land near a group of them, group of gnomes or scouts.
Yeah.
So,
Is it so? It's mass invisibility.
yeah.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Let's drag you
Bastards all
on.
better be touching the port key. Zoom.
Let's go to
I'll
Diagonal.
put you all there in the map.
Where is everyone?
And I'll assume you're all holding hands, at least if you're all invisible. You can decide if you're going to rope yourself together.
Oh,
That's,
Charity be up for that.
that's not a rope.
Are there any other spells you've cast? I mean, I know there might be your daily ones you've already ticked off.
Yeah, I'll cast coding.
Yeah, let me just have a look.
So we're not talking to this guy. We're just blasting in, or what are we doing?
No, you go in now.
Well, we have to get there.
Okay.
Terry, are you casting image once you get to that point, or are you waiting
No.
to get? No.
I'll wait to hear back from Dex, and then
Yep.
when we all need to go in, that's when we'll do it. But basically,
Cast.
arrive invisible, find a good hiding spot while Dex walks away from us forever.
Yeah. I'll give them one last look over the shoulder.
Yeah, right.
I'm the only one who sees it.
I was going to say, I wish he wasn't invisible.
Dolgar just looks at his gold pouch. And that's whatever he was doing.
Is that what he calls it?
He didn't get into adventuring to make friends.
He does now.
Dex holds up his hand holding Dolgren's gold pouch.
Yeah, leaving to the village with all the remaining gold. That's right.
Suckers.
I can tell you where they're hiding.
That's right.
Where Dex is out of earshot, I just let everyone know that Dex wasn't wholeheartedly open and honest about his time here in his town.
Okay.
And then you do see the all of the hordes of them descend upon you, dimensional anchors, so you can't get away. And there's Dex in the distance heading off.
Yeah,
with more gold than you could possibly imagine.
Like taking candy from a baby, he thinks.
Riding on the giant's shoulder, Iron Giant style.
Beautiful way to end a campaign. Screwed over by a midget.
All right, well, Dex, so you are going to progress on your own. You obviously would know the way.
Yeah.
And we might leave that till next week to begin with the with what you find.
Cool.
Well done.
But I just asked one question. Dex has gone off on his own. Is there anything else you may have cast, Von Aston particularly, that might assist you in staying in contact?
Message.
And is that on everyone a la Mummy's Mask style?
Well, I can do one creature per level, so yes, it lasts 10 minutes per level, so I can do it on 19 creatures for like an hour and a half.
Okay. And have you brought Hex, the other gnome, with you tied up as Dex suggested?
No,
I forgot to touch
no.
him.
We'll leave him back. Leave him back where they're going to teleport out the other gnomes. He'll need to explain to them what's happened.
Yep. Okay. All right. Excellent. All right. Well, thank you all very much. We'll resume next week, hopefully for the freeing of Zamrod Town. And yes, the successful liberation of True Now.
Yes.
Crazy.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Thank you, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Yep. Good work.
Oh, actually, while everyone's here, can I ask you a quick question?